Hey guys, Sivel from Sivel Gaming here, and today on Grand Theft Auto, it's here, the Lazer. A lot of us have been waiting for, myself included. Bit of a disappointment, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of like the Bambushka, I was really looking forward to that. I thought that was the biggest disappointment I've had in this game so far, but I think the Lazer takes the cake. But yeah, well, let me tell you why. Okay, so it is $6.5 million. $6.5 million. That is a lot of money. Just to give you an idea, if you translate that into real life dollars, that is $75 for this. The game itself is a little less than that by a few bucks. 6.5 million bucks, that is insane for this jet. And yeah, it's a Pegasus vehicle. It is not one of the ones that spawns in your hangar, right? I actually went and I'm gonna actually show you guys how to save $6.5 million right now. What I did, the hangars here at the Fort Zancudo are actually on sale right now, which is actually really awesome. In a previous video, I talked about how the most expensive hangar in the game right now is the second cheapest hangar in the game, which is really cool. So what I actually did, I used some of that money. I was able to trade in my other hangar at the LSIA and get one for cheaper than it normally is here at Fort Zancudo. Okay, it's like 1.5 million, I believe, thereabouts, and which is pretty good. So I just took that, and right now I'm actually going to show you how to save $6.5 million. Get a hangar here. Jump in one of these guys, just like this. Okay, you're gonna get 2 stars, as you can see. There isn't even any guys out here to stop me. I'm just gonna go like that. Little trick, just go straight up like this. Okay, like so. And there's no jets coming after me, there's nothing. I got 2 stars, that's it. Nobody even took a shot at me. Okay, and I'm gone. My stars are flashing. Okay, and I actually want to do a bit of a comparison a little bit with the Hydra. So I actually have a Hydra parked over at LSIA, so I'll just fly over there real quick. But yeah, the one thing I do like about the Lazer is the interior. It does have kind of a cool looking interior. Do like it. I like the heads-up display and all that, right? So that's kind of cool, but it's the same plane that we have had in the game for 4 years. Rockstar has literally done nothing with this. They just added a couple of lines of code to make it so you can change the color, and that's about it. There is no customization for this plane at all, besides just like the Hydra, you know, and you can change the color. That's basically it. The only real difference between that is with the Lazer, you can have a secondary color. You can't do that with the Hydra, but yeah, that's basically the only difference between the customization. You can't even, like, I was actually gonna buy a Lazer to do this video, but I actually couldn't justify it. I thought about it for a long time, and I actually couldn't even justify it because I was like, well, I'll sell it afterwards, you know, get some of my money back anyway. You can't sell it. You're stuck with it, or you just remove it. It's a Pegasus vehicle. It's not the ones that you can sell, so that's 6.5 million. You can't get any of it back. You can just remove it from your hangar, and that's it. Okay. You could spawn in multiple ones in your hangar, just like the other Pegasus vehicles, but I guess that's kind of, yeah, but you can do that with the Hydra anyway, okay? To give you an idea, explosive rounds, the explosive rounds here, literally, it takes 2 of these to explode it. 2 homing launchers or 1 RPG, okay? Like I just showed you, you can just steal this plane from Fort Sankudo. Don't buy this plane, right? There's also no difference. I thought maybe there's a difference between the version that you steal from the base and the Pegasus version that you can buy. Maybe something. There's no difference whatsoever. Don't think there's, you're going to get some sort of advantage by, and there's no trade-in price as well. That's another thing I was really surprised about. I thought for sure there'd be a trade-in price for it. I've done a lot of hangar missions, and there isn't even a trade-in price for this, right? It's 6.5 no matter what. There's no like 3 or 4 million if you trade. No, it's just 6.5. That's it. Okay. And I got these parked side by side. I wanted to do a little bit of a comparison. Okay, between these two, we've got the Lazer here. So, just to give you an idea, Lazer, as I said, $6.5 million for this plane, $3 million for this plane. Okay, steal it. You cannot steal this $3 million plane. So it's more exclusive. The Lazer, obviously, you can just steal it from the base, literally for free, without probably even being shot at. Okay. Customization, as I said, you can respray both of these planes. Same thing. Only difference is the Lazer here, you can have a secondary color, right? The weapons-wise, the regular homing launchers on the Lazer, there's a cooldown. There's no like forever fire where you can just shoot off a whole bunch of them. Literally just that, right? There's I think it's a 3-second cooldown or whatever. So you've got your regular homing missiles with a cooldown, you got the non-homing missiles, and you've got the cannons. There is one difference between these two. The cannons on the Lazer are a little further apart. Okay, so if you take a look, you see that one there. I'll go over to my my Hydra here. And if I shoot this off, you'll notice it's more of a dual cannon shot. So if you take a look, see they're a little closer together, which I think is actually better. Okay. Yeah, so you got that. That's basically literally the only difference between the weapons between these two planes. Defense-wise, as I said, both of these planes will take 2 explosive rounds before and blow up. They take 2 homing missiles and blow up, or 1 RPG. Okay, this guy here, one of these will blow up either of these planes. Exact same thing. And armor-wise, speed. I did test these out earlier, and the speed, the Lazer has better acceleration slightly. It does start to move faster, but the overall speed of the Hydra is better. It does catch up. So in a longer, if these two were in a race, a longer race, the Hydra would actually win, right? One big thing that the Hydra has over this, obviously, is the VTOL vertical takeoff. The Lazer does not have that, as we know. Okay, It's been around for a while, so you know, you can do this with the Hydra, and you can just hover there, right? So yeah, if you were to like make this your Lazer, your personal vehicle in the hangar, and call it in and do that little trick where you go into a mission, cancel out of it, it's right in front of you. The Hydra, you could pretty much take off anywhere because you can go vertical. The Lazer, you sort of kind of need a good sized runway to take off, so you can't really do that even, okay? For handling, the Lazer does have slightly better turning, and it climbs a little better than the Hydra. Okay, I don't see that as a big deal personally. Okay, so yeah, that's the comparison between these two. If I were to say which I think is better, I'd have to say the Hydra. Right, it's got the VTOL. It's almost half the price. Okay, you're gonna save, you know, $2.5 million buying the Hydra over the Lazer. Okay, pretty much everything else, they're pretty much the same, more or less. Okay, if you had two pilots that equal skill, because of the turning radius, the Lazer might come out on top a little bit, but yeah, I'd have to say, guys, save your money, okay? Do not buy this plane. Do not buy it. If you want to buy a jet and you don't have one yet or whatever, get the Hydra, okay? That's the one you want to get, okay? Don't forget, you do have the big DLC coming out in December, in probably a week, maybe two. You've got a huge DLC coming out where they're talking about mansions. I was thinking like 12 million for the mansions, or 15 or something like that. I've heard rumors of like $20 million. I think that's a little overkill, but you never know, right? I heard one guy talking while we were playing earlier saying, yeah, it's going to be $20 million, and I'm really excited to buy it. And so there's people that will buy it for $20 million a mansion in this game. Save your money, man. Say it was $12 million, that's more than half the price for this one plane that you can get for free anyway. So save it, okay? This is what I think of the new Lazer 1 and 2. Okay, that's what I personally think of this plane, and don't buy it, guys. Okay, I'd like to hear your comments though. Give me your comments. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's some feature I'm missing that I didn't see that's hidden away. I don't know, right? But you know, if you think that that plane is a good plane, maybe you bought it. If you're rich, maybe you got $100 million in the bank, you know, you want to just buy it because you're rich and you don't care and you got everything you need, like I know a lot of people do have. So get it if you want, but guys, I highly advise, do not buy the Lazer jet. It is a waste of money. Leave it in the past, burning on a runway just like that, okay? Buy a hangar at the base, you can get it for free. Don't waste your money, please, guys, okay? But leave your comments. Remember to like and subscribe my videos. I really appreciate it. This is a new channel, so yeah. Till next time, this is Sivel Gaming. Disappointed about the Lazer.